Hello, welcome to Friday's daily spiritual guidance reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. It is a collective message and not personal, so not everyone is going to resonate with the message. So let's get into it and see what is the energy today, this Friday morning, the 19th of September. What does the collective need to know? Family, all about family. Okay. What else do we need to know today? Friday, the 19th of September. New beginnings. Okay, there could be some announcements here. Okay, what else do we need to know? We are also this weekend going to be having the new moon in Virgo, which is the 29 degrees, and it's the 21st or 22nd, depending where you live. And so it's either this Sunday, Monday. So we're kind of in that energy at the minute. So with a family and a new beginning here. So there'll be something new coming in here. What else do we need to know, please? What does the collective need to know to this Friday morning, 19th of September? Please and thank you. Justice wants to come. Justice card. Okay, what else do we need to know? I'm not going to take all those, but I will take this. Closure. Okay, so something has to end here before something new can begin. So there's a call for something being fair here with the justice card. So whatever you're ending and wanting to begin, make sure that you've all avenues closed off fairly. Happiness, that everybody is being dealt with in the right manner. Okay, there's something about fairness here, making sure that you're closing an old cycle up properly before beginning a new one. There's protocols to these things, and it's just making sure that everybody's aware of what's happening. Beauty. Making sure that underneath that is trust. So it's making sure here that we are closing something up and we're dealing with it fairly. Everybody's aware of what's happening. Everybody's receiving the same information. We're being very transparent with everybody. We're being very clear. There's something about really speaking up and if there's making sure that all parties are being dealt with the same way. So it's not like favoring somebody over somebody else and they get more information than the other person gets. It's everybody needs to be receiving the same information. Seven of Pentacles. Investing in something here, wanting to build something. So very much about making sure that whatever has been sort of going on here in the past is being dealt with, the moon. So this new moon in Virgo may be very significant, and the moon is actually in this family card too. This is something to do with the family, things that were maybe kept quiet in a family. And it's like somebody wants a new beginning here, but you need to make sure that whatever the past sort of maybe mistakes were here, or Ace of Swords, there's a truth coming. Whatever was hidden here is coming out. And it's really about making sure how we look at things and making sure that, you know, there's something very significant here about making sure that all parties are receiving the same Seven of Wands. And it's not like blocking somebody off and that they're not aware of what's happening. It's about being very transparent here and stating what needs to be said. This is the Nine of Wands in reverse here. Judgment card. So somebody may have felt very defensive here. There's a truth that has come to light within a family situation. something that was hidden here, and somebody has felt very defensive and very sort of the star card. Somebody has felt very defensive and very sort of, I want to say, felt pushed out, felt that their opinion and stuff like that wasn't taken into consideration. Three of Pentacles. There's a want to heal a situation here within a family. So somebody has felt like a bit of an outsider here. They haven't been kept in the loop with information. They've kind of they're wanting to come out of this kind of defensive mode now. They're wanting to sort of reconcile this in a better way. Ace of Wands here. They're wanting to move forward to heal a situation, to start it differently. So whether there has been sort of like disagreements within a family here on how things should be dealt with, Three of Swords. Whether there has been a situation within a family of how things should be dealt with, and there has been a little bit of a disagreement here, possibly between three, on how things should be dealt with. I feel there's a want here to sort of rectify this. There's been some hurt here with this Three of Swords, yeah. But there's a truth coming out here. And I feel this new moon in Virgo is very significant. I mean, it's been coming out in the readings. Something shocking. There is really a change in the guard here, and there's old situations and how we do things is being put to bed. We're having a new mindset on how to, move forward with things here, and it's now being seen. What else do we need to know here, please? What else does the collective need to know? Knight of Wands. Four of Swords. Somebody here's had a kind of a real. There hasn't been a lot of regard here. Somebody's had been quite a, I don't want to go as deep as saying a real self-centered energy around them, but they've kind of been doing things to please themselves, and they haven't really taken into account other people. Nine of Cups. And there's kind of this wish now to move this into a better place. Five of Swords here. So there's been a little bit of manipulation. There's been a little bit of sort of chitter chatter behind the scenes. Ace of Pentacles. Bit of greed here. There's been a little bit of greed that has maybe came to light here in that family situation. And there's a want here to sort of rectify this, or now that's come to light, it's like, right, well, how are we going to deal with this? It needs to be dealt with fairly. Whatever has been happening in the past that has allowed this to happen, it needs to stop. So it's kind of this now, right? Well, we need to work together as opposed to working separately. Eight of Cups. So whatever that sort of past energy has been, we need to do away with it. We need to stop behaving this way. Whether this is siblings, um, within a family, or it's just it could be a community as well. Just Three of Cups. Again, three is significant here. Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So three is very significant, and there's something about the way things are done. The Tower needs to change here. And I want to say it feels like it's a long time coming. This change has needed to happen for a long time. Six of Cups. Yeah, it's been going on for a long time. Six of Cups is a sort of about childhood and past energy. So this has been going on for quite some time, and it needs to change. A significant number of years. If this isn't siblings, this is a situation that has been going on for, a considerable number of years. And it's come to light that there's greed going on here. Knight of Swords. And there's been some pretty harsh words spoken here. But in the want to sort of start something new here, things have to be finished fairly. So there's people here that feel like things haven't been Page of Pentacles, things haven't been fair. So there's been maybe truths withheld with the Ace of Swords here. There's been truths withheld here about certain things that have been going on. It's like, with the Justice card here, I want to say things, you know, if this is something to do with money, the Lovers. If this is something to do with money, there's sort of a family or close community here finding out that there's been manipulation with money. There hasn't been truth told about what has been going on regarding money within the family. Nine of Swords. Lots of anxiety here. It's like somebody's been making out there is no money. And then with this Page of Pentacles, but the Ace of Pentacles is here. There's been money, feels there's been money skimmed somehow. Two of Cups. Page of Cups. Somebody's been sort of I want to say something that feels like somebody's been kind of like downplaying a lot. Queen of Pentacles here. Somebody has been downplaying a situation and not telling the truth. Strength card. This has caused a big shock within a family. Ten of Cups. Somebody could be wanting here too to is calling for justice in this situation. This, in order for this to sort of a new beginning to come here, this could end up in a court situation. Somebody could be wanting to push this and say, right, this isn't fair. What has been going on here? There has been lies here, and there has been money that has been sort of swept to the side and not declared in a way, or it hasn't been fully exposed to your family how much money or something there was. There's something to do with money here, and not there. It hasn't been there hasn't been full disclosure on finances, and something's coming to light here about that. And it's between three here by the looks of it, three people. And I feel with the Justice card here, this could end up in a court situation here. With this happy card, happiness, and the beauty card here, it's like somebody sees that, that this might be the only way forward. The Sun card. The only way forward to close this cycle out is that there's full transparency here. And they're like the only way to really establish that is if we go through the legal system. Eight of Pentacles. Could be something to do with work here. Again, how much somebody had earned, what they had in their account, what they were doing with their money, where the money was going. And somebody feels here that, maybe the only real, true, transparent way here is if there's the King of Swords, there's the Judge, is if we take it to court. Devil's underneath the deck here too. So there's something toxic. There's something toxic about this situation, this family situation. So it's definitely between three here. you take that how it resonates with you. There's 3 people involved in this, and it feels like a family situation. It's a situation about family regarding money. There's something here that's being found out that we haven't been completely clear on what money there is and what money there isn't. Mental conflict and positive movement forward. This is what I feel that whoever is the driving force behind this and whoever resonates with this, they feel that the best way to get complete closure on this and find out exactly what's going on here is if it goes through the court system. Let me read number 8 to you, positive movement forward. Let's see. Positive movement forward, 87. So there may be something here. This, if this hasn't already come out, this could be really coming into play now this weekend with the new moon in Virgo at 29 degrees. There's a cycle here that's closing up, and somebody feels the only way to truly close it up is by going through the court system. You have the skill, you have the craft, skills, knowledge, gifts, and talents to assist you even more to advance in a positive direction. The number 8 always denotes prosperity and abundance, but in this case, it's your efforts that have gotten you to this point. Good for you. This card often comes forth to honor and recognize individuals who are in the field of art, design, music, and education. When you follow and build on your passion, the soul can truly express itself and can then assist you to move closer towards your highest good. An opportunity could suddenly come up with an offer for an apprenticeship. Notice if there are areas of passion that are trying to manifest into your world. When they arise, you'll have ample moments to share them with others. There's something here about recognizing something that somebody has built, because this card represents abundance too with the number 8. It's about recognizing something that somebody has built here. And there has been some sort of slyness here about this. There has somebody here has been trying to take advantage of this in some way. So I'm going to go to the extended if you resonate with this. I'm going to look at what we don't see coming here, what's the blockages, and what the outcome is. And then we're going to get some angelic advice. So if you want to come along with me, you'll get the link below, and I'll see you over there.